Why do gold and silver hold such importance in today's economy? Let's delve into this. Rewind to the annals of history, we find ourselves in a time when gold and silver were not just precious metals, but the backbone of commerce and trade. The glitter of gold and the sheen of silver were symbols of wealth, power, and a medium of exchange accepted universally. But why? The answer lies in their intrinsic value. Intrinsic value, by definition, is the inherent worth of something. And gold and silver, they've got it in spades. These metals are finite, they cannot be manufactured or reproduced, and that's what makes them precious. Add to that their resistance to corrosion, their malleability, and their myriad of uses in various industries. And you can see why these metals have been valued since time immemorial. Now let's fast forward to the present day. We live in a world where the economy is more volatile than ever. Inflation, the silent wealth killer, is always lurking around the corner. And here's where gold and silver shine even brighter. They act as a hedge against inflation. When the value of paper currency falls, the value of gold and silver tends to rise. They are like an insurance policy for your wealth, protecting it from the unpredictable ebbs and flows of the economy. And it's not just about inflation. In times of economic uncertainty or crisis, gold and silver are seen as safe havens. Investors flock to them, their value appreciates, and they stand as a bulwark against financial turmoil. So to answer the question, why do gold and silver hold such importance in today's economy? It's because their value transcends beyond their physical properties. They have served as a store of wealth for centuries, and they continue to do so even today. So the value of gold and silver is not just historical, but also critical in today's volatile economy. How do gold and silver play into the modern economy? That's a question that resonates with many, especially in our ever-evolving financial landscape. Let's start by understanding that gold and silver, despite not being part of standard currency anymore, still maintain a significant role in our global economy. They are viewed as a store of value, a form of investment that retains its value over time. In an era of digital currencies and complex financial instruments, the tangibility and permanence of these precious metals provide a sense of security that is hard to find elsewhere. In times of economic uncertainty or instability, investors often turn to gold and silver as safe havens. These precious metals are seen as a reliable store of value that can protect against inflation and economic downturns. This is because their value is not directly tied to any government or economy, making them less susceptible to factors such as political instability or a drop in the stock market. But the role of gold and silver extends beyond just investment and economic security. They also play a crucial part in the technology sector. Silver, in particular, due to its high conductivity, is used extensively in electronics and industrial applications. From your smartphone to solar panels, silver's presence is ubiquitous, contributing significantly to its demand and value. Gold, on the other hand, with its resistance to tarnish and corrosion, is widely used in high-end electronics and space technology. It's also a vital component in the medical field, particularly in diagnostic procedures and treatments. So, while we may not carry gold and silver in our pockets anymore, their impact on our lives and the economy is profound and enduring. Their role as a store of value, a safe haven during turbulent times, and their widespread use in various industries underscore their significance in the modern economy. Thus, gold and silver continue to play a vital role in our modern economy. Their timeless value and versatile applications ensure that they remain relevant even in our rapidly changing world. What does the future hold for gold and silver? A question that echoes in the minds of many. As we gaze into the crystal ball of possibilities, several potential trends emerge that could shape the future of these precious metals. Consider the global economic landscape. It's no secret that we're living in times of economic instability. Central banks worldwide are printing money at an unprecedented rate, leading to fears of inflation and currency devaluation. In such conditions, gold and silver, with their reputation as safe havens, could see a significant upswing in value. They have served as a reliable store of value for thousands of years, a trait that could become increasingly important in an unstable economy. Take a glance at the geopolitical stage. Tensions are simmering, and conflict, unfortunately, is a part of our world. History has shown that in times of geopolitical strife, investors flock to gold and silver as a refuge, a trend that could repeat itself if tensions escalate. Now shift your gaze to the technology sector. It's booming, and it's hungry for silver. Silver's excellent conductivity makes it a crucial component in many tech devices, from smartphones to solar panels. As technology continues to advance, the demand for silver could skyrocket, potentially driving prices up. However, the future isn't all sunshine and rainbows. Like any investment, gold and silver come with their own set of risks. Prices can fluctuate, and there's no guarantee of returns. It's essential to approach these investments with a balanced perspective, weighing the potential rewards against the risks. As we look ahead, the future of gold and silver seems to shimmer with potential. Economic instability, geopolitical tensions, and increased demand in the tech sector could serve as tailwinds, propelling their prices upwards. But remember, investing in these metals is not without risk. It involves a delicate dance of balancing potential gains against potential losses. The future of gold and silver looks bright, but like any investment, it comes with its own set of risks and rewards. As with any dance, the key is to move with the rhythm, keeping your eyes on the prize while staying nimble on your feet. How can one invest in gold and silver? A question that has been asked countless times, and today we'll delve into the answers. When it comes to investing in gold and silver, there are a variety of routes one can choose. The first, and perhaps the most traditional method, is buying physical bullion. This could be in the form of coins, bars, or even jewelry. The advantage here is that you have tangible assets, something you can hold in your hand. However, storage and insurance can be an issue, and liquidity, the ease of buying or selling, may not always be optimal. Another method involves investing in mining stocks. Essentially, you're buying a share of a company that mines these precious metals. The upside is that if the price of gold or silver increases, these stocks often rise too, sometimes even more dramatically. The downside, however, is that you're also exposed to the risks associated with the mining company itself, including operational issues, management decisions, and geopolitical risks. Then there's trading futures and options. This is a more advanced method of investing, where you're essentially making contracts to buy or sell gold and silver at a future date at a set price. The potential for profit can be substantial, but so too can the losses. It requires a good understanding of the market and is not for the faint-hearted. Exchange-traded funds, or ETFs, offer another avenue. These are investment funds traded on stock exchanges, much like individual stocks, and they track the price of gold or silver. They provide a simpler way to invest without the need to manage physical bullion or delve into the complexities of futures and options. But remember, while you're investing in the price movement of gold or silver, you don't actually own the physical metal. Investing in gold and silver can be a profitable venture, but it's important to do your research and understand the risks involved. Each method comes with its own set of pros and cons, and it's crucial to consider these before diving in. So, are gold and silver worth investing in? Let's take a moment to reflect on what we've discussed. We delved into the inherent value of gold and silver, how they've been used as a store of wealth for centuries, and their enduring appeal. We touched on their role in the modern economy, their status as safe haven assets, and their importance in times of economic uncertainty. We also examined potential future trends for these precious metals. While it's impossible to predict with certainty, we considered the potential for growth, given the increasing demand from various sectors, including technology, healthcare, and renewable energy. We also looked at the role of gold and silver in hedging against inflation and preserving wealth in an ever-changing economic landscape. We explored the various ways you can invest in gold and silver. There's physical ownership, of course, but there are also exchange-traded funds, mining stocks, and digital platforms that allow you to buy a share of a physical gold or silver bar. Each method has its pros and cons, and it's essential to consider your personal circumstances and risk tolerance when making investment decisions. So, returning to our initial question, are gold and silver worth investing in? Given their historical performance, their role as a hedge against inflation, and their potential for future growth, it's clear they have a place in a diversified investment portfolio. But like all investments, it's essential to do your research, understand the risks involved, and if needed, seek advice from a financial advisor. Whether you're an investor looking for a safe haven or someone interested in the global economy, understanding the role of gold and silver is crucial. Thank you for watching The Great Reset Investment.